Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'll say call hello, Yahweh, by Shah, by Shem, Rakah, Kodash. Want to send double honors to the apostles, elders, great millstone. Much peace, love, and salutations to Yakim out there, pushing the glory of Yahweh, Shem, Yahweh Shah, sincerity and truth. This is the brother Ariala. And just real quick, man, I just wanted to do a little drive and talk, man, while I'm headed. And so basically, we see everything rolling. Here we go again. We're coming back, into the end of this summer session and leading into the fall. Everybody's going back to school, college here around the states and in the West. And once again, I already want to talk about putting down certain mandates. Finally, basically, because we thought they were going to go ahead and restart this earlier, but last couple of years it's like they was kind of taking a break from it all and pushing other propaganda, but now they've gotten back on their horse and they're getting the ball rolling, and so these are the things that tie into the scriptures that we look towards amongst all types of things that's been going on as far as natural things as like or unnatural wildfires all over the place. We already understand the political and economic issues that's going down, but these new mandates that they trying to roll back out again is nothing more than the gradualism that we've been talking about this whole time, man. Them pushing towards that MOTB we read about in Revelation, the 13th chapter, and other chapters in Revelation, and everything being clamped down. We mention these scriptures all the time. How he know that he had but a short time, so he's making moves. He's making his moves, and so now we're kind of in this time of just making sure that our spirits are right, our mindsets are right, to go headlong into all the different restrictions that this man is going to want to implement in this new society that they want to build. Their digital new world order. Their digital godhead, like I like to call it. So we're gonna see. There was a clip of Alex Jones that everybody was passing around of him saying that he had got a tip about having to put back on the diapers on your face, and it sounds like on the East Coast they're already starting to do that. Different brothers were saying that, and I have some other guys that was telling me that live up in New York that in different like government jobs, they're already starting to prep everybody to go ahead and make sure that they mandatorily put the diapers on their face. So we all know these controls. We all know it's psychological controls to see who's complicit, to see who's going to be, easy to get. And it's funny how all of this stuff is going down, because right now, brothers are chin of their pages. It's like right before they propaganda push, they make sure that the prophets are being muted. And, people say, oh man, they ain't worried about you little guys. Yes, they are. Yes, they are, Akim. This word going out is fire. And when you put the prophecies with what's going on out here, this is what Dabu 7 and all these other guys are not really doing. That's why they don't have to worry about, they don't even get demonetized a lot of times. Some of these guys still get paid on the YouTube pages. But they bring up similar topics and issues. But what we have is the actual truth. The truth of the scripture, the prophecies. Okay? And when you enlightening, especially you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, like, okay, well, this needs to be muted. This needs to be deleted. All right? So, yeah, we're getting closer into that time of the famine of the word as well, as they push this propaganda harder and harder and harder, man. Because they start doing these mandates this time around. This is where we see 2nd Ezra 15:16 come in, where the people are going to start to riot and really start to fight, especially in the southern Bible Belt states. I'm looking on Twitter and people are like, oh hell no, absolutely not. You know, they already talked about they're not going to get away with this time. We're going to resist, which is like, yeah. But still, the first time around, people just kind of was just like dealing with it, grumbling and mumbling, but not really doing anything about it. Well, this time people are speaking a little bit louder against the status quo, against the mainstream narratives of, oh, there's a new strain that came out, which when you're dealing with these type of diseases, they mutate constantly. This type of virus mutates constantly. Okay? Like the common cold, it's constantly mutating. So they'll always be able to say that there's this new strain, this new that it's a never-ending story of, oh, now you need this jab. Well, now we need extra jab booster. Okay. So what we're gonna see with these other Israelite groups, they're gonna take the new jabs, you know, or they're gonna be preparing the sheep for the slaughter again. We'll see. And shalom to everybody on the comment boards, man. Just doing a quick drive and talk, you know. So, you know, they're already making reports of a new strain out of Canada, this and that. They'll say that, oh, it's running rampant at the schools. The school numbers have spiked. College numbers have spiked. We are going to have to crack down on this. You know, it's spreading from the schools to the households. We might need to quarantine or whatever you want to call it again. And we need to 666, you know, stay away from each other and run it back. Meanwhile, the economy continues to dump. I think they're gonna, you know, raise interest rates maybe one more time or something like that. And people are gonna be strained out and they're gonna be begging. They're gonna be begging for help, you know, and they're gonna be begging for help. And what is it gonna be? Conveniently, they're going to have more universal income rollout, but it's going to be a lot more controlled, quickly shifting into what we know as the CBDCs and coming into all of these type of things, these type of control mechanisms that we constantly have been going over. So it looks like they're ramping back up, getting this thing going again. It's been kind of like dead out there as far as what Esau been putting out. I mean, there's been little news here and there, but now we're starting to get the motor going again. They even resorted to talking about UFOs and all this and that. And I was telling Akia, man, it's going to be up to the Most High how this thing goes down, you know. You know, we kind of made a joke, like, you know, World War I was started because one dude got shot, you know, and it led to everybody fighting and millions of people dying, you know. So, you know, it could be any type of event that the Most High uses to get this thing really popped off. It's just up to how Yahweh Shem Yahushua wants this thing to shake out, you know. It's just how he wants it to shake out, man. The only thing we can do is continue to report, wait, and build each other up in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know. So it's a waiting game, you know what I mean? And so we know what's going to happen because the scriptures say it's going to happen. But only other thing to do is kind of just wait, see how it's going to play out, man. And so, you know, taking a look at these mandatory, you know, putting the diapers back on your face and staying away from each other again. We're going to see as this school year goes in and they start to ramp into these elections, which should be funny as hell. Finally get some entertainment out of that. And we're going to see how it goes, man. But Lord willing, man, it moves quickly and we can charge right into this thing, man, and get the hell up out of this wicked-ass kingdom, man. But Lord, I hope y'all bros have started y'all day well, Day of Atonement. Just wanted to do a quick drive and talk to kind of get the juices flowing. Pretty sure bros are going to be putting up shows all throughout the day and just staying in the spirit, man. So Hey, man, much peace, love to you, Akia, man. Keep pushing. Hey, Kahala Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shem Rakakadash. Once again, double honors once again to the apostles and the elders, man. Love y'all. Much love to you, bros. Out there pushing, man. Let's get it, man. Shalom.